Hello class, this is Miss Pak, and today we're going to learn about the distributive property. Now, what does that word mean, to distribute? Distribute means to give out. So distribute means to give out. So like I distribute your papers back when you turn them in, to give out, right? So in math, we are going to distribute numbers and variables, okay? So let's do it! Okay, before we begin, we're going to talk about area because distributing has to do with area. So let's talk about what area is. It's the space inside of here, right? You guys learned what area was, and you do length times width. So the area of this rectangle is 3 times 10, which is 30, right? Okay. Well, with the distributive property, I'm going to show you a different way to do this by distributing to give out. Okay, so we know that's 30. We know the area is 30. There's another way to do it. And what I'm going to do is erase. Okay, I'm going to rewrite it. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, my eraser isn't working for some reason. So anyways, instead of having this as 10, I'm going to break it up. I'm going to say this length is 2, and this length is 8. Okay, I'll tell you why I broke it up in a second, but it's the same because 8 plus 2 is still 10, right? But I just broke it up, alright? So now I'm going to find the area of 2 rectangles. So you see there's one rectangle there, and there's another rectangle in there, okay? So let's look at the first yellow rectangle, 3 and 2, and the area of that is 6, okay? And the second rectangle, this one right here, is 3 and 8, and 3 times 8 is 24, okay? So what am I going to do to find the entire rectangle? I'm going to add the area of the yellow plus the area of the blue, so 6 plus 24, which equals 30. What I did was, I distributed the 3 to the 2, and I distributed the 3 to the 8. Okay, let me show you with numbers. 1 second. So the first way was I just did 3 times 10, which is the same thing as 2 plus 8, right? That's the first way we did it. We just did 3 times 10, length times width. The second way we did it was I did 3 times 2, the area of this rectangle, plus 3 times 8, the area of this guy right here. And they equal each other. Let's check it out, okay? So this is basically 10, so 3 times 10 is 30. And this is 6 plus 3 times 8 is 24, and that is also 30. They equal each other. In this situation right here, I distributed. I gave the 3 to the 2. I gave the 3 to the 8. Let me show you another example. Alright, here's another example. What I could do is, this length here is 6 plus 5, which is 11. So I can do this, 2 times 6 plus 5, to get the area of the entire thing. Because my goal is to find the area, okay? You always want to find the area. Or, I can do 2 separate transactions, okay? I can do 2 times 6, which finds the area right there in yellow. So I can do 2 times 6, and then I can do 2 times 5, because that's length times width, right? The length is 2, and the width is 5, to find the area of there, and I add it together. I get the same answer. Here, I'm using distributive property. Basically, I'm taking this 2, I'm distributing it to the 6. I'm taking this 2, I'm distributing it to the 5. And what do I get? I get 12 plus 7. Or I'm sorry, 12 plus 10, 10, and I get 22. This is called distributive property, and we will get to more of it tomorrow. Let me give you a try doing it both ways. So, 1 second. So, we know, let's add those together, because our goal is to find the area of this entire thing, okay? I can do 3 times 4 plus 2, Or I can use the distributive property, and this is where you're going to fill in the blank. This is the try it. Okay? You're going to do a 3 times something plus 3 times something, and then tell me what you get. I hope this makes sense, because we're going to do more of it tomorrow. And we're going to get into one-step equation, which you have learned from last year. So, if you forgot what one-step equation is, brush up on it. Whatever you do to one side, you gotta do to the other side. Do you remember that? Okay, well, I hope you have a great day, and 안녕! Distribute property! Distribute! Bye.